Today is Michigan's Adventures opening day for the season. Today is Michigan's Adventures opening day for the season. There was supposed to be pass holder preview on Sunday, but that had to be canceled due to some storms. So this is everyone's first day getting to go to the park for the year. The park is open from 10 to 4 today. It's already a little after 11 though, so I'm kind of getting a late start. I'm hoping to be out of there by 3 to beat some holiday traffic. So for today, I'm just hoping to ride a few rides, maybe get some lunch, and I'll consider it a successful trip to the park if we can do that. It is supposed to rain though. It's looking a little bit cloudy, but we'll just have to see when we get there. Look what's not up and running. And then Mad Mouse, they are sending up empty carts. Oh wait, there's a couple people in there. They just sent through an empty car, but that's really good news because I would say the ride I'm looking forward to riding again most is actually Mad Mouse. The way that ride track is laid out and the airtime that you get on it is amazing. It is only a little after 11:30, so there's still quite a bit of time left in the day for things to go up. When I first got into the park, my intention was to start with Tilt-A-Whirl since that's my favorite flat ride, but that was closed. I went to the Scrambler and that was also closed. It's actually completely not assembled right now, but that's okay. I'm sure those rides will be open later in the season. So I ended up going on Mad Mouse. I waited about 45 minutes, but I ended up getting to ride with a couple other adults that were here by themselves riding roller coasters. So it was cool to get to chat to a couple other coaster fans. I think I'm going to try to ride Shivering Timbers next. One of the individuals that I got to talk to said that they had just came from that ride. They rode in the back. It was their first time ever riding it, and it was super rough. We all know Shivering Timbers is super rough in the back, so I'm going to aim for somewhere toward the front. Shivering Timbers was amazing. It's been at least 2 years since I last got to ride Shivering Timbers, and if my memory serves me correctly, the ride is a lot smoother than what it used to be. I heard someone say that it was retracked, part of it was retracked, but I'm not sure what sections, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research when I get home to see which sections were retracked, and when I come back next time, I'll try to dig into my memory and see what I can recall and if the retracking actually helped it. I was hoping to ride Wildcat next, but it seems like they're sending up trains very slowly. After I got off Shivering Timbers, I waited for a while to try to get some video footage of it, but they just weren't sending any. And of course, once I sat down, got away from my good angle of the ride, they sent a cart up. So I might hang out for a little bit and see if I can catch that one, but it's almost 2 o'clock. We still have a little over 2 hours of the park being open, so I maybe just want to ride Shivering Timbers again.
Okay, means you guys are rolling on out of here, so sit up, right, hold on tight, and enjoy a ride on Shivering Timbers.
For my second ride on Shivering Timbers, I rode front row. It was so much fun. I had such a great time, amazing as usual. And speaking of that retrack that may or may not have happened, whether I have my facts straight or not, my guess is that it would have been the helix at the very end. I swear that section of track is so much smoother than it used to be. That helix used to be just painfully rough. It was so uncomfortable to ride. But the last 2 rides that I had, the only 2 rides I've had so far this season, were really good. So again, that was in the front row, the one I just did. My first ride on it was in the 4th row. Both were absolutely amazing. I still have about an hour and a half before the park closes. I did say earlier that I wanted to probably leave at 3, but now I just want to ride a couple more rides before I have to go. I'm eyeing Wildcat, which is right in front of me, and it seems like they're sending up trains a little faster than they were earlier, so I think I might take a chance. I decided to come grab lunch instead. I needed a break from the lines. It's one of those days where high schoolers, middle schoolers come visit the park, so the lines are a little rowdy, but I ended up getting what you see here, and this was $15, but I don't normally eat at the park, so it was a good splurge. As I was walking over here, I realized I hadn't even gone to the other side of the park yet today. There's not a whole lot over there. Of course, there's Wild Water Adventure, there's Thunderhawk, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time to continue over that way today, which is fine. We have the entire summer, but I think after I eat, I'm gonna head out. It's a little after 3. I just found my car. The wind is blowing in my face and I have some major coaster hair going on, but I want to get out of here before everyone else wants to get out of here since the park is closing in less than an hour. So I'll talk to you a little bit more once I get home. I know I didn't stay at the park as late as I could have, but I only got to ride 4 rides. Thunderbolt, Mad Mouse, and then 2 rides on Shivering Timbers, which does not seem like a lot to me at all. For this trip to the park, I certainly wasn't in that mode where I was trying to go from ride to get a lot done, but still, it feels like I should have been able to ride a little bit more. Luckily for me, I live very close to Michigan's Adventure. It's less than a 15-minute drive from my work, less than a 25-minute drive home, so this is not my only trip to the park for the year. Otherwise, I think I would be kind of upset. But for opening day, I had so much fun, and I'm really just so happy that I got to ride Shivering Timbers, especially because when I pulled into the parking lot, not seeing it running, I was really worried that I would not be able to ride it. But I got 2 rides on it, so I'm going to consider this to be a successful day. Now I need to rest and socially recover from this. It was one of those school trip days, and school trip days at Michigan's Adventure are literally the absolute worst thing in the entire world. While I was waiting in line, I was actually texting one of my friends and we were kind of reminiscing about what it was like to be a teenager going to Michigan's Adventure. We have cringy memories from that. We're watching people make memories that they don't realize are cringy yet, but they will someday in the future. So it was kind of overwhelming. I got really annoyed quite a few times, but that's just part of going to theme parks. I swear though, Michigan's Adventure takes us to a whole nother level. Without a doubt, Michigan's Adventure is the worst theme park that I've ever been to when it comes to the actions of teenagers and middle schoolers. It's just awful. But at the same time, I have a lot of really good memories from being one of those Michigan's Adventure teenagers. Some of those stories are maybe for a different day. I have a lot of good ones, but either way. Thank you so much for joining me today to visit Michigan's Adventure for opening day of the season. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Check out my social media, Panda Bunny Parks. I'll be posting there throughout the summer as I continue going to Michigan's Adventure. I currently don't have any other trips planned, but I'm really hoping to. I had a big trip planned for later this year and I'm not sure that's going to happen. So I'm hoping that maybe means some little trips throughout the summer, but anyways, I'm not sure yet, but definitely subscribe. I'll be doing some fun things and I'm taking my camera with me for all of it. Thanks again for joining me today and I'll see you in my next video.